Number 10. Know thyself. Keep it real. Honesty drives better performance.
That should have been number 1.
Dang, that's a bar.
Yeah.
Honesty drives better performance. And I'm speaking to the ladies on this one. Okay. Ladies,
yeah,
be honest in that bedroom.
Oh, jeez.
It drives better performance.
Oh my goodness. They faking it out here?
Yes. I'm sorry. I just wanted to say my piece before y'all did. I just know thyself, ladies. Keep it real. Honesty drives better performance.
Okay. That's what's up.
Follow me for more tips and tricks.
Oh, geez.
It does.
Okay.
And I guess men, same way. Hey, keep it real. Honesty drives better performance. How you have that conversation, I don't know. But just know that.
Okay.
I think authentic communication also just in general, right? Like I think I became a better leader when I started being a little more authentic, with people and just being more honest. If you suck, you suck. I ain't gonna say it like that, but
yeah,
I'm gonna be real with you because if I don't tell you that,
how are you gonna better yourself?
So, or if I'm just getting onto you, like you were saying, if I'm getting onto you by every little thing, it feels like an attack versus me just having a general conversation like, hey, is everything okay?
Right.
Like, listen, I see this, and this, like, walk me through it. And versus just being manager. Manager.
Right.
And that's why I feel like performance evaluations are very important, especially when you do them at the beginning of the year, mid-year, and end year, because then you're setting a tone for them to reach a goal.
Right.
You know what I mean? And I feel like, ladies, we can do that too. Have a performance evaluation for your man at the beginning of the year, mid-year. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
Oh man.
But I mean, you can't you can check in.
That's single talk.
In.
I don't.
You can check
what
in.
You mean? Sure, that could be marriage talk too, right?
You can check in at the hey, what you expecting out of me, out of us, out of this marriage?
I see.
For this year.
That's a good conversation to have, to be honest with you.
Yeah, Chris and I, we do that every anniversary. Like we talk about
on the anniversary.
Every anniversary.
Oh.
Yep. Each year we'll go out for that $300 meal.
Cheesecake.
Nah.
She's worth it.
No.
Wow. I'm just kidding.
No, not no Cheesecake Factory. We go there like that's
Capitol Grill.
That's like Capitol Grill. Man, what we went to? Where they do a meat presentation before they. I don't care, bro. Just bring your steak. Like, I don't care. But anyway.
Do they still got the little sundial place here?
Yeah.
It just don't go around no more.
Oh, it don't?
No, because a baby got killed.
What? Oh, what?
A little toddler got stuck under there.
Oh, Jesus. Man. That hurt my feelings.
Yeah, they don't.
I'm surprised they didn't close down after that.
No.
Shoot.
Dang. I took her there. Man, I took her there 10 years ago.
Sundial is that steak. Ooh.
We had caviar and
caviar.
Yeah.
Have you been to the Cut?
Yeah, we've been there. Actually, we've been there. I think you came too.
I don't know. I just pull up and I don't even know where I be at.
Pay the check. Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah. What? How much? Okay.
Chef Garvin.
Never come back here.
I don't know the chef.
No, not there. The black chef, Chef Garvin. You never heard of him? He has a restaurant here. And you'll find him in his kitchen. He's there. Sometimes he come out and talk to everyone. His food is amazing.
What's the name of the restaurant?
I have to look at it as something country.
Is that the restaurant we went to?
It's right downtown.
For Jarvis thing? It's a black chef there.
Oh. I don't know the name of it.
Yeah.
I don't know the name of it.
I think it's country something. We've been there. I think we've been there with Jarvis.
Yeah.
If it's the same guy, he's like on reality shows and stuff. Yeah.
Low Country Steak.
Yeah, that's where we went.
That's where we went?
Yeah.
Okay.
For Jarvis, I mean, we just had a salad.
Brand Accelerator?
Yeah.
Shout out to Brand Accelerator.
Yeah. Man, but what was I going? So, yeah, honesty. So, I think with that too, the biggest piece for me is honesty to myself. You know, and I'm learning that too. I'm learning the Bible said, Jesus said this to himself. He said, let your yes be your yes and your no's be your no's. Mm-hmm. Sometimes I will overextend myself. You know what I mean? Thinking I can do it. I think we talked about this, but I need to learn, like, bro, you need to be real. Nope. You don't want to do it. You're not trying to do it. Just say no.
But just know when you do that, because that's what I'm doing now, because I said I've found myself inserting myself in places where I don't belong.
Right.
And when you pull back, it's going to be like, oh, you acting funny. You can't do this. Oh, you can't. Oh, but it don't matter.
Yeah.
This the new me.
I'm good. I'm good, shouting. I'm good.
You gotta adapt to it.
Yeah.
Either was it Lloyd or was it Wayne who said it on that song?
Can I be your friend?
I was saying, what part?
What was it? Get on or get left? Was it? It was Lil Wayne and Lloyd's song together.
Oh, lyric of the day or the week.
Oh, you're just my time.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Oh, he did say it was Wayne. It was Wayne.
I knew the lyric. I knew the cultures that was gonna come through.
It was Wayne.
Yeah. Okay.
Number 11. Invent your own language, set of beliefs that bind the group.
I agree. Words create culture. Yeah.
Words create culture. That's a bar.
Nah,
expound on that.
Bars.
Young man.
Young
Nah,
blood.
it do. I mean, it creates culture. Like, think about your team, right? I think we talked about. No, we didn't talk about. Think about your team. Is it a certain lingo that your team have that nobody else have?
I don't know. I mean, I call everybody incredible.
Oh, okay.
Or area in.
But have you ever been a part of a team that y'all have your own lingo?
Like growing up, we used to come up with our own slang, but I don't.
Yeah, I mean, but it differentiates. I struggle with this word. It makes your team stand out, makes them different than the other team, because you can tell by the lingo and the word.
Oh, you know what? What's it again?
Invent your own language, set of beliefs that bind the group.
Okay, so maybe not words for me, but we're a very rewarding. I have a very, very rewarding area, right? Like, if you hit a certain amount, you get to go to spa day. Okay. Get a manicure, a pedicure. If you hit a certain amount, you get a championship belt, right? You're able to have that for the week. If you hit the certain customer service score, you'll get a championship ring.
Right.
So we got a lot of different things that nobody else. So that's our language.
So what I got to do to get that spot there?
He did it already.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. I thought about that this week.
We're going to get a manicure?
I was like, man, I got to step my game up.
Let's talk to the wife first, see if you hit that bar first before you get
my boy, she been telling me, though.
She been telling you?
Now, I think Henry just set the tone in that.
Or maybe y'all can make it a date night where she do the manicure. It's intimacy.
Well, she
That's intimacy.
Yeah.
She did. Say it again.
When she do my nails.
When she do the manicure. That creates
I asked her to
intimacy.
do my pedicure too, but she don't want to touch my feet. Anyway.
One step at a time, sir. One step.
Look at her face. Look at her face. Her facial expression. Go ahead, man. My bad.
That's it. I think that's all I had.
Yeah, I believe words do create culture, and I mean not just only lingo either, but what you say to your team, how you say it. You know what I mean?
Oh, you know what? Yeah, we got. Dang, I forgot about that. We got our morning huddle call every first Monday. Play a song.
Right.
Get everybody hyped. Tell them why I play that song.
Right.
Yeah, dang.
We actually brought that here. We brought that culture to.
We did.
It started to be more to do more.
It did.
Yeah.
Did it start here? Maybe.
What? Start be more to do more?
Yeah, but I definitely bought the lyric of the day here, right? Like.
No, I'm saying
because I used to do a lyric in the morning time when I was living in Columbus.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So, that brought that to this culture. That to be more to do more. But, yeah.
Dang.
And I think that's out in society too. Your word is your bond.
Yeah.
Facts.
Yeah. I mean, honestly,
we'll hold you to that.
We talked about that too. What makes a man, his word. You know what I mean?
So what makes a woman a woman?
I don't know. I'm a man.
I'm just asking.
The head of the household.
We ain't leader, so our word is our bond too.
Oh gosh. Why do y'all want to be equal so bad? Y'all want to be equal.
I mean, I'm not just saying. I'm just saying.
Why y'all want to be equal to men?
I'm not saying I have to be equal with you, but I mean, I still have the same character. Like I can contribute, I can lead, I can manage, I can do all the things that you can do.
I'm not. It's not that great over here. I'm telling you.
I'm just saying.
It's just like
It's a lot of pressure, that's for sure.
Yeah, it's a lot of.
We have pressure too.
Yeah, we get it. But I'm just saying, why is that maybe that's another part. Why is that a thing?
What's the thing?
Like, no, we don't want to bear a child. No, we don't want to do that.
Mm-hmm.
You know, but why would y'all want to take some of the pressure on you? Why? As a man, why do y'all want that?
I think for some women, the want is there because we have to prove a point.
Why? That's me going back to purpose, number 3.
I have to prove a point because to let you know that I can do this with or without you.
Why?
I don't need you.
Why?
Because it's always that whole thing like, I don't need a man.
I mean,
Who created
Trauma.
that?
That's why. That's
And
the
that,
question.
and that trauma comes from some single mother households. They saw their mothers do everything.
And it goes back to our point. That trauma comes back to a man who have kept his word.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
He hasn't created a culture with his word.
And that's why I'm not going to believe what you say when you say you're going to do something, so I'm going to do it myself.
Right, exactly. See how easy time Why? Bars. Why? Hey.
This is why you want me to do it on their time, huh?
On their time.
I'll show up. I'll be there tomorrow and never show.
Yeah.
So that caused a trigger.
Yeah.
And my daddy said.
Yeah, that was, Go ahead.
Number 12, sacrifice. Find something you're passionate for and give your life to it.
I think, Jesus. Okay.
You start with me?
Yeah.
My kids.
Makes sense.
Passionate about them.
Okay.
I make a lot of sacrifices. So I give
Is that part of the problem, though? No offense.
No.
See, I see your sense up. You see, I just
I had to think about that.
I don't know somebody he with a backhand. I don't know. But like, I don't know. I think not, and not obviously I don't know you that deeply to say it's your problem, but but I see a lot of women though they put their kids before their husband. I mean, I get it. It's whatever, but like.
And if I'm married, no, that's not how that goes.
Okay, I'm asking. That's what I'm asking.
Man, that's tough though.
That's tough.
So what if you get married?
My household comes first.
Yeah. What about your husband?
That's what I'm saying.
If you had younger kids though? What if you had younger kids? Like if you had an 8-year-old.
I have a 13-year-old. So let's just say hypothetically I was married right now.
Right. Who comes for her him?
Well, the person I married, that's not her father. So
That's tough for you too, though.
Yeah, that's tough.
Let's just be real. Is that tough? That's a tough question, right?
what's tough? What's the question?
Who you put first, him or her? If you're married, that's your baby.
Yeah, he's my
That's your
baby,
husband.
Oh yeah. Say that's your husband.
I gotta what the circumstances are, our priorities. You know, just like when you at work in corporate, like you have executive leaders, you have more than one.
Right.
So if my executive leader, Tim, comes to me and says this A, B, and C, Rich McKay comes to me and say, hey, can you do A, B, and C? Same difference. So who's going to come first in that? So
okay.
You got to, it depends on what's going on. Is there a deadline? Is this a life or death situation?
Makes sense.
Like, I'm not going to have that conversation like if I'm going to cook, who get the plate first. No, we ain't going to do that.
Right.
I'm not going to go through that because it depends on your generation, right?
Yeah.
My grandmother believes the husband fix his plate, serve him, then everybody else.
Mm-hmm. You ain't doing that? Oh, Lord. Well, y'all women.
No, I do fix his plate. So if I'm cooking, I fix his plate.
Craig, call you, boy.
Blink 2 times, Craig.
Call you, boy. If you need, bro, we need to vent together. No, I'm just playing.
But with my situation now, like my kids, okay, so then the question would be, what type of woman would I be in his eyes if I didn't put my children first?
That's real.
That's a deeper question. Actually, that's where I was going. And because and I was telling my wife, like, that organic families, like I was saying that I'm glad that I have a wife and a kid. We're one, like, versus what they call it, blended family, because I know that she want to put my kid first, but I put her and my kid first. So it kind of makes sense. But when you have an addition coming to the family that's not as connected to, like, I love my son. Like, yeah, I want the best for him. Like, but if you have an additional that's coming, they not as invested as the father maybe, or I don't know. But it may not be there, and then they expecting the wife to put them first, and that can bring a mess, man.
It could, but you have to have conversations.
Yeah, you do.
Have the conversation with your children. Like my oldest are 26 and 25, so they know now. Like me dating Craig is like, okay, their question is, what you and Craig doing this weekend, or what do y'all have planned, before they even insert anything onto me about like A, B, and C. Normally, like, Chaz is normally gone on the weekends with her father, so I have that free time. Right. But when she's not there, the question comes from Craig now. Like, oh, Chaz home? Yeah, so what y'all got going on this weekend or whatever? Because he doesn't want to interfere. You know what I mean? Okay. So it's just like everybody has to know their position and play their part, and know that I can't spread myself thin. I can give you what you need, but you might have to take the back seat this weekend, or you might have to take the back seat for the first hour. Right. You know, it's just all about that. But your question was, what was that question? That do I feel bad, or was it?
I don't remember, but I agree with you though. Yeah.
Moving on.
No, because like I got a older son that is not with my wife, right? So like, she understands that the relationship that we have, and like I'm gonna do everything, for him and all those things. So like, but there is times where she's like, all right, like last night, like I was gonna call him about something, but he likes to talk, right? So so I was gonna talk about something, but you're like, you ain't finna talk to him on the road on the way up here, and this is my music. So I'm like, okay, cool, I got you. I can talk to him later. You know what I'm saying? There's different. There are different, situations. It's situational to where, but you got to have that right person that knows and understands your relationship with that kid, and it's gonna allow them to be able to, and who knows, maybe they ain't the right person if they can't respect that.
That's what I was gonna say, as the head of household.
But sometimes it can be but sometimes I've seen women where their relationship with their kid is unhealthy. Yeah. And
it's enabling, they enable.
Yeah. So like, the man can't even come in and really be a husband, right? Because you treat your kid like your husband, right? And that ain't your man.
Or
so that's a mother and single.
It's a term for that. We gonna circle back on that, spin the block on that. It's a term for that, because I was researching that a couple of months ago. There's a term for that.
Wow. See, she always researching. But I was gonna say too, though, as a husband coming in, like, to a blended family, as the head of household. Let me get your facial expression. Yeah. Okay. As the head of household, and that's another definition. Like, head in Bible means blend, to band together. I think if a head comes in, he have to understand he's coming in as a husband and a father. So his position is to love that kid like his own. And I think if you create that trust there with the mother, the husband and wife, then I think it will work.
Yeah, I think I'm a product of that. Yeah. My mother married my father. Right. Who I found out wasn't my biological father, but he took care of me as if I was. I never knew the difference. Exactly. I never knew, like, I didn't know until they told me. Right. And then there was an agreement with my biological father. Right. He wasn't out of my life. He knew everywhere I was going when we were stationed different places. Right. He had, like, when I went over his house, I saw where I signed the back of my pictures or whatever at a younger age. So they kept him informed of my upbringing and what I was doing.
Right.
But it didn't interrupt the household.
Perfect. I love it.
You know what I mean? It didn't interrupt the household.
Yeah. So you see what it, okay, makes sense.
And so I learned from that.
Okay.
Because I don't let outside people interrupt my household, because you are not here forever. Like, you're not here. So I got to go back home. This is my home. These are my children.
Right.
This is also their home. So that I don't bring every person that I meet through my house.
That's true.
So that's, you remember we had that conversation a long time ago where people couldn't understand why I didn't want to hold a meeting at my house. My children don't know you.
Right.
You're men. You're not just going to come in my house. Like, no.
Yeah.
So, and make them uncomfortable in their house. That's a rule you don't know.
Right. Makes sense.
So, So it's all about conversations and having those difficult conversations.
Thanks.
And learning, creating that learning environment.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Cool.
So that brings us to number 13. Ritualize to actualize.
What?
Rituals.
Ritualize.
Ritualize.
Hey, bro.
Oh, you ever seen a ritual? Did you see the little dance that they be doing?
Mm-hmm.
It's hard. Yeah.
To actualize.
All blacks.
All blacks. Create a culture. Rituals remind, reflect, and reinforce the belief system.
I got to do more of that. I got to do more rituals. I got to do more rituals. Because I feel like that's part of creating a culture.
I think as a black community, we need to.
Yeah.
Bro, I ain't doing no rituals. Sound like witchcraft, bro.
It's just a word.
Illuminati, bro. What y'all talking about? Nah, I'm just playing. Go ahead. What? Just making something a habit, right?
But it's like with certain, what culture is that where they do the haka? Like, it's just seeing things.
What
is it? It's like it's Hawaiian or something. It's like like they do certain things to show you that we support. You know what I'm saying? And it's been brought down from generation. It's in their culture.
Right.
We don't have that. We may have the Sunday dinner.
Yeah.
This is what we do every Sunday. Until that grandmother passed away, then we don't.
Yeah, we ain't really got that. Makes sense.
Like you said, we had to do more. Have more.
Excuse me.
Dang, what was it? I wanted to say something.
You was talking about your rituals. You want to do more rituals?
Yeah, but it was something specific I wanted to say. I forgot. Dang it. Man, I forget a lot.
So is it something like that you do that you have to do it every single time? This is our thing. This is what we do on Christmas. This is how it's always been in my family.
Yeah, I do have a ritual though.
What you mean?
Yeah, I come here like every other holiday. I feel like that's a good ritual. I feel it because because Chris and I, we need to incorporate that. You know, we really do. I think I spend more time with her family than my family. Yeah, but you're closer to your family, right?
Yeah, close. Yeah, both sides.
But you are in the middle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the weird part. That's the hard part about it. Cause like growing up, my dad and my mom figured out, okay, well, Christmas is my dad's thing. Thanksgiving is my mom's thing. So it worked out. But now that I'm married, like I gotta like do Christmas with everybody here. Yeah. And then Thanksgiving will be my mom's side. But then I'm missing a whole another side of my family that I don't really get a chance to see like that until the next year. Yeah. So, but we try to come down throughout the year.
Right. But I like how y'all do that though. That's a good ritual. It's a good good culture. I think we need to do that more. Yeah.
Well, I think just keeping, because it says ritualize to actualize and keep the
rituals remind, reflect, and reinforce the belief system.
Yes. That's why I like, I don't know, you've heard Freak, what's the dude name? Quicken Loans.
Huh?
Dan Gilbert, Cleveland Cavaliers owner. But he has like these, I forgot what they call isms. No, not isms. That's not. But they have these things that these are the rules then people have to memorize them when they come in. Or like if you have a company that has core values.
Yeah, that's
that's a part of it too. So like,
right.
I think I realized that I need to do have more core values, or create my own core values,
right,
and make sure everybody knows it and learns it to focus on what the big picture is.
Makes sense. Makes sense.
Dang, I gotta figure that out.
I ain't got no rituals because I ain't disciplined like that. But yeah,
they will come.
They will come for sure.
I'm still like,
I think, and that's the thing too. I think rituals come from like a challenge. You know what I'm saying? I think like when you realize that something could be better or more consistent or whatever, you start to do things to make sure that whatever it is doesn't fall again, right? So like, right. I'm big on affirmations, you know, like I realized that, oh shoot, you know what? I got to do a little bit better with job of saying affirmations. But my kids, every single time, it's our ritual. Every single time we get in the car together and we're on the way to school, we have to play our affirmation song. Okay.
Is that your love language?
What's that?
Affirmations.
Oh, positive. Nah, I'm a physical touch guy.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Or acts of service too. I like get stuff done. Yeah.
What were you talking about? That Pastor Troy song?
No, that's our ritual too, though. Like in sports, like the kids know if they got a game day, playing some Pastor Troy, we're gonna play some Bone Crush, like just whatever.
Makes sense.
Fictional song.
Okay. What you got?
What, as far as a ritual?
Yeah.
My thing, I used to go to my dad's house for Thanksgiving. Then when he passed away, I started hosting Thanksgiving at my house. Oh. The one thing that we did in remembering him is always have a slice of country ham, because that was his thing. Oh. So we make sure every year, even if we don't eat it, there's that country ham on the table to remind us of like how it started.
Makes sense. Makes sense.
That's like our thing, me and the kids.
Do we talk about the gum?
What gum?
Like cutting gum in half? Have we talked about that?
I think you no.
So it made me think about what you just said. There's a story about like ham and a pan, and anyway, but it made me think about my tradition as well. Another tradition I have is anytime I give away gum to somebody, I always cut it in half. Like I'll break it in half and give them like a half piece of gum.
Why?
So, because that's how my mom did me.
Oh, we did talk about that.
And what I found out was, like I just asked her one day. I was like, hey, you know what, Mom? Like, because I think maybe somebody asked me or something how I did. Like, because you don't really need a half a stick of gum. Like, you just, gum is just for fresh breath. Really, you don't need a full piece of gum, right? So I asked her one day, and she was like, yeah, I do that because my mom did it. And she was like, well, the reason why she did it is because she had 10 kids. So she had to break it in half to make the 5-pack last. To make sure everybody got a piece. Yeah.
That's cute.
And it's like, dang, like you just don't realize what, some of the habits that you have.
Rituals came from lack, bro.
Yeah, it come for that too. It's a problem. It's a problem, right?
I'm kidding.
Yeah, that's right.
I'm messing with you.
So
bro.
I think we do as a Black culture have a ritual that family reunions. We just don't do it as often.
Yeah. We had one.
I don't think we
always
do
ours.
Yeah, y'all are. But it's crazy.
I don't go always.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like 4 different family reunions because it's like it's crazy. It's crazy. So you got my mama got 2 sides or 3 sides. I don't know. And they got a family reunion. Then my dad got 2 sides. It's crazy. So much.
Yeah.
I ain't going to everything.
Too much. Yeah. I'm same way here. Yeah.
I gotta buy T-shirts. 5 people. I don't know.
Yo, I ain't even got the same last name as you. My name Robinson, bro. Like nobody got my last
But you kin to the Jones. You on that side, second cousin.
Right.
Ask your mama.
Oh man.
And then you go to your mama like, how we kin to them? We not. They just our neighbors for a long ass time.
Oh man. Man.
They like family. So that brings us, that's crazy, talked about family reunions. And then number 14 is be a good ancestor. Plant trees you will never see.
Legacy. Legacy.
Plant trees you would never see.
I think did we touch on that? Legacy?
I heard legacy earlier.
Yeah. Legacy. Okay, cool.
Number 15, write your legacy. This is your time.
Write your legacy.
Bro, it's just embracing the moment, man.
Yeah.
Like, you got to embrace the moment.
Right.
Like, I think I talked about it on the last pod, but like this could be it. This could be the last chance that you get to, like, oh, you know what? Do we do this? I don't know if we did this. I got another Drake lyric, I guess.
Drake?
But it's that I'm always trying to let go of anything that'll burden me. And he always said, is it? I ain't gonna forget what he said, but basically, like, this could be the last time that I'm able to really, speak life into you and your career and with everything that you got going on. So
I'm gonna tell you this right now. You've been a leader right now, because if Drake's career is dead, you definitely gonna bring it back.
Oh, he dropped a song. Don't do that.
I'm just saying. I don't know. I don't know.
He
he dropped the 3-pack last night or the night before or whatever.
You talking about the one with Young Thug and all them on it?
No.
Yeah, he got the 3-pack that he did like a couple of weeks ago too.
Yeah, he got that one too. Yeah.
Okay. See,
Yeah, not
a
that
couple
one.
of weeks ago,
Yeah.
nobody heard about
But
it.
you gotta hear the No Face.
And Lotto was on there.
Oh yeah, Lotto's on there. Yeah.
Nobody heard about it. Nobody talk about it.
I don't
Yeah,
think
they talked about it.
if you're a Drake fan.
They talked about it.
Dang, the industry don't turn their back on
It had like 2 million, or the ones he dropped last night or the night before, it had like 2 million views in like an hour.
That job be on radio by now. The industry, by I tell you.
Yeah,
Okay.
Drake is not Drake. His brand took a hit, but like, don't get it twisted.
He
bro.
gonna be
he's still,
he's still gonna eat.
yeah, like,
Yeah.
it's, like, people that like Drake don't care about him losing a freaking rap battle.
Yeah.
Just being real.
Yeah.
Like,
Not like T.I. did a little flip.
right.
He's just
Not like how Nas did Jay-Z.
what?
Oof.
Wait, what?
No.
You remember that one?
Are you joking right now?
No.
He's joking right now.
I'm just kidding.
Yeah, she kid.
What? You sound like
Who?
Nah, that's not
Rick? No.
Nah, he's not. Is he a Nas? He a Nas fan.
He a Nas fan.
Yeah, okay.
What about the
I can never
one?
get into Nas though, for real though.
Me either.
He's a smart rapper.
Yeah, he's good. He's a lyricist. I respect him.
Right.
That one though, how Chris Brown dropped them bars.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
Miss Quavo?
that was heavy.
Yeah.
That was heavy.
hard. Yeah.
Heavy.
Yeah, I heard that one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
Ain't no way I'm gonna let him diss me like that. We gotta shoot it out. Not just.
he said shoot it out.
Oh
I
man.
gotta catch a fade or something, but it's just. But that's just nah.
Man.
I gotta come back and say, like, I don't know. Anyway, no.
All right. Was that number 15?
That was it.
That was it.
We made
But
it.
yeah, that was good because we talked about a lot of things when it came to leadership. So I got a quote from Simon Sinek, and they utilized his book at the stadium because they do the why workshops.
We'll start with why.
The why.
Start with why.
He has a lot of books, but so the quote was, under poor leaders, we feel like we work for the company. With good leaders, we feel like we work for each other.
Boom.
Silent manipulation.
Yeah.
What'd you say? I can't hear you, bro.
Oh shoot, my bad. Sound like manipulation.
Oh, jeez. Okay. Anyway, yeah. Man, we talked about a lot of good stuff today. Was it 15?
Verse 15.
Verse 15.
Coming from James Kerr book Legacy.
What is it, like rules or just principles?
Principles.
15 principles of leadership, man.
Verse 15.
That's really good stuff, man. And we got a lot of this conversation, a lot of meat here. We appreciate you for bringing another dynamic to the podcast. We need that, man. You know, that woman's perspective, you know what I mean, to challenge, the head of the household.
Yeah, the ones that don't have a learning disability.
Look, man, y'all get that What Am I Doing Right journal right here. Hit the link below at Amazon. What Am I Doing? WRITE. That wholeness journal. Like, share, subscribe, hit.
And you need a little tab that says, what am I doing right as a leader? You need a tab in that. What am I doing right as a leader?
As a leader, yeah.
And then your sub ones could be home. You can write that down.
Hey.
Then, hey.
You know that y'all never seen them reels when they was like female podcasts be like, and they'll say something it's like I love it, man. I love it. Hit the bell, man.
Hit the bell. Oh, I think I looked at the wrong camera. It'll be all right. It'll be all right. Let's get out.
I love it, man. Y'all get this information out of here, man. We out.
Told somebody keep their head up cause you concerned about them. Stick and move, we can get it done. Call it unity, it ain't no way around it. Cultivating, we get motivation from the big guy. We don't play about them. Going hard for the game, showing.